Love views God as loving. The map of consciousness illumines heretofore unknown aspects of consciousness. With each progressive rise in the level of consciousness, the frequency or vibration of energy increases. Thus, higher consciousness radiates a beneficial and healing effect on the world, verifiable in the human muscle response, which stays strong in the presence of love and truth. In contrast, non-true or negative energy fields which calibrate below the level of integrity induce a weak muscle response. This stunning discovery of the difference between power and force has influenced numerous fields of human endeavor: business, advertising, education, psychology, medicine, law, and international relations. You'll learn more about the specifics about the calibration process and the map of consciousness in Volume 2 of this library. However, David will refer to calibration levels, such as a calibration level of 190 or a calibration level of 210, throughout all of the volumes that follow, so you'll want to have the map handy as you listen. Finally, we are proud to present a bonus volume for your listening pleasure, The Most Valuable Qualities for a Spiritual Seeker. This is a portion of a lecture that David did almost a year after our last recording with him, and one of the last lectures he delivered during his earthly journey. Truly, what you have here is the ultimate David Hawkins library, a collection of profound ideas from one of the great spiritual thinkers of our generation. So let's begin this journey with Volume 1. The vast majority of self-help and success-oriented teachers encourage people to follow outward, assertive, ego-oriented methods to achieve long-lasting wealth and happiness. But having traveled that path himself early in his life, David knew that the ego path was ultimately a dead end. In the classic selections that follow in this first volume, David will encourage you to step off the ego path onto a more rewarding, fulfilling, and service-oriented enlightenment path. And as David indicates in this first segment of our library, the path you will travel begins with your personal choice.
Everybody's aware when they have a choice between the high road and the low road. That's common to almost everyone. And you know that you could get a better grade by cheating or an honest grade by not cheating. So you have to make those decisions over and over. To me, the dilemma of the human existence is that you have to choose every second. Every second of every minute, you realize that your mind is constantly making choices. The challenge of human existence is phenomenal when you look at it. See, because you're used to it, you don't realize it. Every single moment as I speak, the mind is choosing what word, how to enunciate that word, how to phrase that word, how to contextualize it, whether to amplify it, whether to support it, whether to explain it, whether to just let the listener worry about it, see? So every single word, I'm choosing amongst probably 50 different possible options. I could suddenly become comical and break the seriousness of it, you know what I'm saying? And some people that would help them, and other people that would say, oh, I can't believe what he's saying. He just, gets lighthearted about things. Yeah, because they don't see the spiritual value of humor, you see? So the human, at every instant, every fractional instant, is choosing between this thought and that thought, between this option and that option. Shall I shift in my chair? I just had to decide that as I'm talking. Shall I shift in the chair, or is it going to make a rattling noise that will get picked up by the microphone, you see? And of course, I'm not telling you that, but while I'm speaking to you, there's probably half a dozen conscious options, and there's probably dozens of unconscious options, ways that we could go, should by a positive response encourage them to go in that direction, the questioner. Or should I sound bored with it and discourage him from following that track? You see what I mean? So we're always trying to influence, and we're always making choices. So I always feel sorry for the human condition is that you can...
Para seguir escuchando este audiolibro gratuitamente, haz clic en el enlace de la descripción y podrás escucharlo completo sin coste gracias a la prueba de 30 días de Audible.